Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion, and the sun is starting to rise. We got a busy day ahead of us. 40 seconds, or 40 minutes, I guess. 40 in-game minutes, in a sense, till the sun rises. And I think I figured out parish time. I could be wrong, but I think it's actually by the hours of in-game hours. So it's not like real-life minutes. So these things will perish in 22 in-game minutes, not real-life minutes. I might be on or off with that a bit, but I think I'm around there. As you can see, I'm making some steel plates here. I've gone through a lot of resources, just actually shipped up a bunch more iron in here, which we'll use over time. And one of these are iron, isn't it? Oh yeah, right here. I don't want to screw up the queue there. There you go. But lots of iron. I got cobalt somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. So to say, I did work on some cobalt. And yeah, you got some, of course, fuel packs. So we got everything. We got the four main ones. So that being iron, copper, cobalt, and then silicon. So I'm very happy about that. I feel like we've achieved something there, definitely, because of that. It's been a long ride. Taken me a long time to kind of grind it down a bit. Probably 2 or 3 hours in total. Of course, I've had some issues. I had twice now this big-ass CV, an actual CV in the sky standing right above this base, like 50 meters away. I was around that mountain, and it shot at me. The trick with the CV, at least, is when you duck behind the mountain, it goes back to whatever it was doing. So it seems to fly like a path maybe around the planet or something. But either way, that was long gone, and we don't have to worry about it now. But it was a horrific experience because I couldn't do anything about it. So I had to AFK behind the mountain for a while. If I'd come in, even like when it was like 600 or 700 meters away, if it sees me, it would start moving the entire thing. It wouldn't shoot at that distance because they have limitations on planets, but they would literally start turning and coming towards me. It was pretty awesome, actually. But hopefully we can experience that recorded sometime. I would have done it kind of on here, but the problem with that was more of it was nighttime, and it would have been like, okay, here it is. Okay, we're done. So we're going to build our base finally today, or somewhat of a small base to work at. And I don't know what's going to be a safe spot, because if a CV showed up, you know, does that make it a safe spot? But it is kind of in its own area. I mean, there's the middle right there, the center of, you know, I don't know if that's the northern or southern hemisphere, and then there's one down here. And, you know, you're not going to get much more than that. Yeah, this is north, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, we're north here. So that's north, and this is south. But if the CV came across here, I don't know how it came across, but I assume it would be, you could end up having one anywhere then. So there might not be a safe spot, except maybe right in the center of that or something. But good luck there. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? I think the first thing you need to do is you got to make a base starter. And this is required to be able to place down like the actual foundation. Without it, I don't think you can place it. And you'd be kind of screwed, of course. So we're going to need a lot of materials over time too, unfortunately. Something I didn't think of at the time, but I probably should have built a few things like, you know, 10 of these, 10 of these. I don't know if we'll need any of those, but 10 cables, 10 metal bits, 10 pipes. Yeah, I mean, you can go on and on. You can probably do that a couple more times now. I got some components in here. The reason I have some of these is because of the little drones that we fight here and there. Sometimes they were, you know, over top of an ore deposit or something like that. So I have fought a couple of things over time. That's kind of made that a little interesting. So this is the base starter. I guess the best way, we'll probably go out towards the water. So let's do it right there. Let's actually bring it over here a bit more. Here, somewhere like that. There you go. So this is your core. If that blows up, our new base is already gone. So you might not want to have that blown up. You might want to protect it somewhat right away. Unfortunately, I just decided to craft a bunch of stuff, so that will delay that, but there we go. We can fix it up. Well, I don't know if I want 100 of those, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, I was hoping more of this would have perished over time, but I don't know if I get far enough if it pauses it too, if somehow it's an open, or if the entire zone is open. I'm not sure how all that works. Either way, it's taken a while for some of that to perish, and of course I kept collecting some, but we do have a ton of spoiled, 63 spoiled, and then we're going to have a lot more once this stuff all spoils eventually, so it's alright. It's there to sit for now. Is that all? Oh, wow. Okay. I thought, you know, maybe that was too many plates, but you really don't get much out of that. Steel block. I was just making sure that's like the normal block, you know. That's considered the normal block. There's a hardened steel block, which is hardened steel. So there's even a better one. So that's what we got. Okay. Okay, so we could probably start building anyways with what we got. And then we should probably build more of these. We say 10 of those for now. And then we can tell it to build more stuff like, hey, we could use a bit more of these. I don't know if we got these done, you know, things like that. We're going to need this stuff over time, so might as well build a bunch of it, right? Just keep it going so we have it. How many steel plates do we have left? Oh, 100, so yeah, we're doing good there. Okay. So first of all, let's start covering up this up here a bit. Now you can actually, I forget how that works again. Oh yeah, you can hold and drag it if you like. I'm not going to really do that, but I guess I can do it here and there. There you go. I guess eventually I'll do it because I'll get used to doing it, but I can't see there. There you go. Now, structural integrity is an actual thing in this game, if you didn't know that. So keep that in mind, because you will lose your base, and it will collapse. If you do show structural integrity, you'll see it eventually not doing so well the further out we go with this. It'll probably be okay for a while, but it will become a problem, so keep that in mind. That's a pretty big platform. You can see how it's a little dark on the outside already. I was actually hoping to get a lot more steel blocks out of this, but you don't really get much out of it, so at least we know that now. Let's go ahead. So we'll probably put a door right here. And... oh, I did not mean... that sucks. Can I... okay, that worked. Oh, no. It glitched the marker? Oh my god. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I did it again. I'm having a good time getting this to actually... yeah, look at that. It keeps defaulting over there. What the frig? Watch this. That was weird. It did it again and it forced it down there. It kept jumping down there. Well, we'll remove that over time anyways. You could always use this as some sort of reinforcement anyways, right? Like, kind of like reinforces a bit. Protection? I don't know. Anyways, we should probably go ahead and we're going to probably put it this high. Downside is we'll run out of low material. But that's fine. We'll get used to that. We'll put some of the meat potatoes in there, and then we'll worry about the walls over time. If we have to do it off camera, even so be it. You know, we're not gonna make it the end of the world just because we can't get the damn thing to work perfectly. So we're gonna get a small generator in there. We're gonna get a fuel tank in there, of course, and then we're gonna want, you know, a clone chamber, things like that. Large constructor, definitely. This will get us started, and that way we can work on more walls, at least. Oh, a little meteor storm. That's awesome. I have performance issues, as you can tell. Can't get up. Well, that didn't sound wrong at all. Yeah, so when that's working, we should probably look at some skills we can get. So tool-wise, definitely want that multi-tool. That'll allow us to be able to basically pick up the blocks that if we misplace them, things like that. Drill tier 2. This one has a range of 7 instead of 2, and it uses drill charges, so Promethium basically for it. Very beautiful for that, but it requires an advanced CPU, which I think you need like Neonite or something like that, one of the other materials. But I think we can get it off this planet, either from POIs, or if I recall years ago, well, maybe not years ago, the game's not that old, but getting close. I think it dropped off the Rock Golem-ish thingy-maboppers, but I could be wrong. Lights are nice, portable lights. Might as well unlock those. They're very little points anyways. You can see how many points I have in total and how much I'm spending. I'm level 10. That's awesome, actually. Okay, so that'll do. This one lets you change and paint things. I'm not really interested in that this second. Assault rifle will unlock the first one. I won't bother unlocking the assault rifle 2 and stuff. You now need something called a rifle upgrade kit and these kits for them, which is, I think, a great idea, but you need to get those from POI, so that's something that'll take time. You must... Oh, interesting. So you can craft a light one. Can you not craft a medium? I don't know. Okay, so base, I don't care about, we want an oxygen station over time probably, though, honestly, I don't really need that anymore. Where do I find the ventilation? There you go, that I would need. What about oxygen tank? Do I already have those? I already have those apparently. Okay. So what do we have here? We have the constructor, the power, and the battery basically, which, you know, are important. I can't make the oxygen tank in here. Interesting. I guess some things have to be made in this constructor I have, so. So where are we going to put this? I don't know. All I can tell you right now is I don't have quite the room I was hoping, so I'll put this here. And then, there it is. We're going to keep the green here for a bit just because it looks cool. And we'll deal with it after. And then I'm thinking, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I think it's, there you go. Oh, crap. There you go. So if we're going to put this out to this distance, I guess, let's put this here. And then we want the fuel. You'll probably want the fuel in a different spot, to be honest. Here's the question. Can I make the multi-tool out of this? I can make the multi-tool with this. Can I make the drill pack? Metal pieces. Yes, you can, if you can make metal pieces. Oh, I meant metal components, but not metal pieces. Okay. That was a bit of a mistake. And now I'll get drill charge and then Promethium. And then, yeah, that'll be easy. Oh, I didn't mean to make drill charge, sorry. I need the multi-charge. And then I can refix some of my parts of my base, and I can show you this tool, which is a pretty important tool for your arsenal, honestly. You have to really have it. Just because without it, you're kind of screwing yourself a bit, right? So, multi-charge. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I have to be happy. You can see I made some ammo finally. I was running low. The drones kept refilling me, but I didn't want to take too much of a chance, so we're going to hit R on this. If you right-click, you have deconstruct, disassemble, deconstruct, upgrade, change and rotate, and repair. So return the intact block. So if we use this one, you'll actually get the entire block back in my inventory, which is an awesome, awesome feature. We didn't have that before, so you'd lose it before into components, which it wasn't a big deal. You just have to craft the components. Now we actually get what we want, or what we paid for, or whatever. English. But it's pretty badass now. So we can fill up the fuel tank here. This is actually really cool how this works now. You fill this up, and there you go. It actually goes in there. You can't store it in here. It's sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, like a fluid type thing now. It's really cool, to be honest. And it worked, as you can see, so we're done. So if we hit Y, there we go. And the base is now powered. Let's get rid of this N. It is ugly, isn't it? And if we hit P, we can look at our base. You got your different information here, your power rate now, usage, hit points, things like that. So our power usage is nothing, so this says 149 hours and 60 whatever. Now, is that 149 in-game hours or real-life hours? I don't know. But anyways, here is my production for everything. Now, the question is this a bit faster, I wonder? Craft time. I knew one of these took a bit. Oh, I know what took a bit. It was like 11 something for food. Oh, yeah, this doesn't do food anymore, though. Oh, well. So we should probably get some resources, like just put the iron in there for now. So we can start manufacturing some of it. Yeah, let's take a crap ton of iron for now. And then this one, we'll just use this one for purely plates for now. Steel blocks. Yeah, we'll do the steel blocks on here. Let's grab the materials then. We'll keep this as our storage for other things for now, but we'll grab material-wise that's used for this kind of stuff for now. And we'll grab you, we grab you, we grab you. We'll leave you in there for now. And then basically what we'll do is we'll tell it to craft a crap ton. Well, I kind of want to go back and forth, right? I don't want to just say crap ton of this and that's it. But let's say, I don't know, 100 of those to start with. And then we can go with a crap ton of these. I know it won't make that many, but it's pretty fast, actually. It's not lagging when it does that. It doesn't sync up. It's the most annoying thing that's ever existed in this game. Hopefully someday the devs are able to get it to sync up correctly, but you'll have to live with the annoyance anyways. It is quite annoying because it's just like, oh, why are you doing that? And then we got all our little components in here. Now the amazing part of having the upgraded constructor here is you can go ahead and just click whatever and it will build the parts for you as well. No more having to worry about it. So yeah, neodymium is required for the lasers, so unfortunately we won't get that today. We can make our armor there, but anyways, so what else should we do? We should probably get a ventilator working on. We need a ventilator inside. We're going to need an oxygen tank for breathing. We're going to need a door, and then we're going to need some lighting, but honestly I think the big thing here now would be just overall just getting the structure itself built too, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to get a bunch of those. Let's get a food processor here. Water generator, might as well just get one running, right? No point not having one in the end. There you go. And then on the next episode, what we'll probably end up doing is it will be the episode where we actually go out and, or we're not going to go out, we'll be here still, but the episode where we probably start building our ship itself. So we can go out and fly, which is that's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a small SV. I'm not going to make a hover vehicle. I might make one later, but I never found much use to them. They do have a miner on them. I don't know how well they work, so I'm not going to even look into that right now. But at least we can do the SV, and it'll be something simple so we can get around, so I can easily mine, things like that. Maybe we can look for the rock golems themselves. Might take an episode or two. We can venture off to space as well. Yeah, that opens up a lot for us, really. So 4 hours and 40 minutes if this was running non-stop, of course. So that's actually not too bad. I got some lighting here. I thought I'd save that near the end. I can place those around just so I can be able to see, of course. There we go. Let's get our door in here. Let's put it right here. There you go. So you can see it creates a bit of a force field. This force field is quite important because it prevents basically the oxygen and things coming out of the base. Interesting though, your base does heat you up, it looks like. Does it? No, that was weird. My stats changed. My temperature there before, it seemed like it... Oh yeah, look at that. That is weird. I'm protected because of shelter. because of the ceiling, it's protecting me. And out here, I'm getting quite warm. Oh, that is interesting. Huh. That is really cool. Food processor. You're going to need that to process your foods. Oxygen tank, of course. Ventilator, as we know. So, oxygen tank. You probably don't want it too close to certain things, right? I mean, it probably is going to be safe spread out, but you don't want it, like, side by side just in case. And then ventilator, I think it doesn't matter where the ventilator is, honestly. I'm going to probably put it there. It might make it... you know what? Let's put it right here. There you go. And this will provide oxygen. Of course, we'd have to seal the entire thing first before we did that. And then, honestly, it's getting to the point where go crazy, make more blocks, right? It's really about making some blocks. Let's get this water generator in the water. And this is another thing to add to our collection out here. You don't need many, just one. I went on to a server, HWS or something, just checking it out. It wasn't quite my thing, but oh my goodness. I don't know why, but people needed to have like 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of like, I don't know what else it was. Oh, a hydrogen thing or something? I don't know. But they just went crazy, and I was just like, why? Just why are you doing that? It was weird. Some people they're not courteous because, you know, that probably is a bit taxing on the performance. Imagine every person who played on that server did 10 of everything like that. You wouldn't be playing that server because it would probably not exist. It probably couldn't handle it. Or they would have to add a bunch of rules, of course, to prevent people doing that. Okay, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't blow your nose, you can't do that. And even if you want to do something temporary, like, oh, I need a whole bunch for tomorrow, I'm only having this set up, like, just, you know, for, like, the first, you know, hour or two. But the thing is that wouldn't be allowed. You'd get banned because they had to put rules in because of one person ruining it for other people. So I always got annoyed when I saw stuff like that just because it's just like, come on, you gotta think of others. But oh well. There we go. I like that. Kind of blends in a wee bit. So we're going to put you here, and then... with everything making iron right now, or the blocks, we're kind of golden here. There you go. Now this side is going to have to get extended more. Of course. There you go. Do 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 do. I was hoping I could. Well, you probably could, but it's not gonna work so well. So we'll go out. That's gonna put some structural issues, but it should be fine. It's more like later on, if we kept going further out, then it would probably be more of a problem. But this is gonna be just an ugly square base. We'll add to it more over time, make it a little more modular and stuff. But it's to get us started, right? There you go. Nice building, like how you can just kind of... okay, so we're actually doing pretty good here already. A little better than I actually thought here. Oh. Just save my chip. Performance issues, I'm sorry. So when you get older, that happens, I guess. I never knew it would happen, but I'm living proof, apparently. Little piece missing there. Okay, so, nice. Oh, there was just one there. I'm hoping I have a bunch still being made in here. Oh, yes. That makes me very happy. We just finished it all. Which is just enough to finish this, it looks like. There you go. So that, my friends, is a properly sealed base from what I can tell. And might as well just make this a little bit more protected. Awesome. And then, if we do this right, we have no oxygen inside, but if we fill up this tank with oxygen, it should work, as far as I know. I mean, I'm the noob here learning this, right? But, as I understand, you put oxygen in there, and, right oxygen, thank you. You should be able to get oxygen inside. There you go. And no O2 yet, but doesn't mean... Oh yeah, you have to turn on the ventilation. Does that fan actually move? Oxygen on. Oh yeah, it does! Oh my goodness. We have O2. That's brilliant, honestly. And then... Oh, okay, exceeding capacity. So you can see how slow it's going down. 809, probably 808 here in a second. Wow, so the capacity of at least breathing inside is quite decent. It'll last quite a while. And of course you'd make a bigger oxygen tank anyway, so... Damn, we're doing good. Here is our little crafting thing for food. You can tell that generator is quite loud, but we're gonna do what we gotta do right now. Let's put it like this, I guess. There you go. And this is so we can put all our food items in here over time. And yeah, so I'm excited. Wow, better than I thought. Okay, so let's get our lights off. A little dark in here. I think lighting still bleeds from outside, which is a wee bit odd, but that's how it is, so we'll accept it. Tech tree, here we go. Let's go to base and let's get some lighting in here. So you got a light block, okay, that's already done. That's a grow light. Is there other lights? I feel like there should be more lights than that, probably. Interesting. So there's a large, and then there's a large generator. There's a T2 large generator. So the one we have now does 2.5 megawatts, which I think is more than enough for a long time. This one does 50 megawatts. This does 500 megawatts. Holy crap. You've got gravity generator. You got this to fill up your O2 while inside if you want. You got, oh wow, they have a bigger fuel tank now too. That's awesome. So we can unlock, let's do the tier 2s of those. Then let's go miscellaneous, see if there's a power thing. Oh, that's food. Unfortunately, there's no way to feed yourself automatically. I don't know what this is. Okay, there you go. Went away. Okay. Sorry. Back to miscellaneous here. Oh, there's a flare. I think that's for you to see where you're landing. So the auto miner are level 12, 17, and 20. Quite expensive. The tier 3 one requires motors 4. Auto miner cores 1. Oh, they all use auto miner core 1. You don't use the one before it. I would rather probably not use wasted on the tier 1 or a tier 2. You just won't get enough out of it. I feel like this one is where it would be at. So you probably wouldn't do it for a while, but that's fine. I like mining. Look at this, a fusion cell now. Wow. So you got the large of those cells. You got a cargo box, which will be important. Small ammo box, sure. Oxygen generator. We got one of those, but there you go. You got a hydrogen generator you can unlock for later as well. And then SV, we'll deal with that next time. But okay, so we got some lighting anyways in here. Let's build some of those so we can use them. Here we go. I know there's other lighting, but maybe you need a better machine, or maybe I'm not finding it properly. But 2, 3, 4. I guess we can make more than one or whatever. There you go. 5. Oh, it'll go on the roof, so that's good. Oh, that's as simple as... There you go. Yeah, that's more than enough lighting than what we need right now, honestly. And then I made these guys, right? Where are they? This was for outside. I mean, we could put the lights outside, though, too, right? But I thought these would be nice to put around. But maybe I'll wait for when we're building our SV, and then we can use that. We'll see. Yeah, I guess I could put some lighting out here either way. We'll probably build our SV at night, actually, so that'll be cool. So there you go. My oxygen's on. My oxygen's off, I guess. It has a proximity, I guess. Interesting. Yeah. It's good code to make it work, but it isn't perfect code to make it godly either, right? But that's good. They probably did it as low latency as they could, right? So I'm happy with that. So either way, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And next time we're going to finally build our SV and then go on from there. So have a wonderful day. Bye.